It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll see Geno Smith. He comes in 4th in the league in passing this year. It's the Seahawks and the Niners under the lights on Thursday night.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock here, calling this contest for you. And right now, we're putting the secondaries on notice because we have a couple of wide receiver rooms, not just dudes, rooms that can test every level of a defense.
Yeah, it's more than just the headliner, right? We know the top options, but for these offenses, it's the depth at the wide receiver room that's such a big deal. If you overcommit to the biggest playmaker,
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. To throw again, it's Purdy. He finds him beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. From the gun is Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Purdy throwing here. And the defender comes away with it. Jerome Baker has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they face second down. And again, it's Smith. Gets this to Fant. A lot of mess on the move here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's an option play to the left. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Here's Purdy to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He can't hang on to the pass. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Seahawks football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He finds Brown right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Finds his fullback. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, Smith to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Purdy setting up that play action. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Smith. Cut by Lockett. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. This might be a free play for him. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
1st down, ball at the 36. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Smith in the pistol. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. A give up the gut to Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Smith. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Smith. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talked about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Now, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and just 2 to go. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Play action now with Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases,
Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Those third and short blitzes, you just want chaos. You just want to disrupt the clock and the timing of everybody offensively, and the defense got the job done.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. On the return for the Seahawks, D. Eskridge. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Walker on first down. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Running with Walker again. Takes out a 1-stop. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Smith to the air now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Smith setting the throw. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now an inside give to Walker. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the gun. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. Now after the play, we've got somebody shaken up, and as we pause, yeah, we see that's Elijah Mitchell, who's in need of some assistance. All right, here we go, 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. He's got it, room to run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36. Takes the handoff, now to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a 49er first down. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. To throw again, it's Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Smith. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Smith. Cut by Lockett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Smith back to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Pressure comes. Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Purdy on first down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long. On the counter, McCaffrey. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. We've reached halftime from Seattle. It's the Seahawks leading in front of the home crowd. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this weekend, starting with the second of the 3 London games this year, the Jags and Bears from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being over in Arlington, where it'll be America's team, the Cowboys, taking on the Detroit Lions. And finally, on Sunday Night Football, should be a good one there, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. It was the former comeback player of the year, Geno Smith, who was sharp in the first half. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far.
Here's
But there's still
now
plenty
to
of
handle the
time left
kickoff.
for this one to tighten up significantly.
D. Eskridge to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. On the carry, it's Walker. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Smith. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! They get 27 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blitz coming for Smith. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Walker now from the gun. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Staying with Walker. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's Walker on the give. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up 3rd and right around 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment. Defense.
So we jump too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
Runner pass, which way they want to go to convert on 3rd. Smith in the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. And now they're left with 4th and short. Smith. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They put a receiver in motion here left. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's taken in by Samuel. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 29. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Sending the tight end in motion left. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try and run this. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. 2nd and 3 now. They'll run it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still third down.
Following the flag, they've got 3rd and 3. From the gun is Purdy. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Smith. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Smith. Pressure comes, he's taken down, the 49ers got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. quick hitter complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
To throw again, it's Purdy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Purdy to throw it. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Collects this at the 35. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him at the 38. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Running is Walker. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Walker on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Running with Walker again. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Call it 4 yards, and we'll see what they do now from 4th and short in this spot.
And less than a yard.
Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the 49ers on offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 37. Here's a throw on the out route. Complete. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er 1st down. Purdy throwing here. Brought in by Ayuk. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the 1st.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it, room to run. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They send a tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. That's taken in by Samuel. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Now Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The give now to Walker. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go with her here. And he takes it.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet. Because
oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? That's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. When they get the ball back, with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. This is Walker on second. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That one gains 7. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.